Good morning. I'm coming to you from Chicago. I'm here at the Two Brain Summit uh, for gym owners. It's a gathering of about 1,000 of some of the best gyms and training facilities in the world. It's a conference put on by my mentor, and I got invited to go out this year. Um, I will tell you, it has been a very, very, very good way to spend time. I've been exposed to some of the best gym owners in the world, gym owners from Ireland, gym owners from the UK, gym owners from Australia, Canada, France, Mexico, and gym owners from California, Texas, uh, other gym owners in New England. It's just been a really, really good experience. The thing that I have, one of the things that is a takeaway from me here is that everyone here is willing to help each other to make the experience that a person training at their facility can be the best that it can be. There are things that I have seen here on both the training side where they have a whole session going on working with trainers on how to best deliver and teach different types of programming for their clients or your clients or my clients, or so we can present it better to you. I have spent most of my time in the sessions with gym owners that are talking about how we can make the experience in our facility the best that it can be for the person coming in, whether they are brand new, whether they're afraid to be in there, whether there's somebody that has been going at it for a while, or there's somebody that's very experienced, and how we can make that experience good for them, and how we can add value to the experience that they're having in our facility. A couple things that I've learned and that I've looked at is different ways that we can help when we do assessments for clients, different tools that are out there so that when I or one of my coaches provides a prescription for how we are going to get to the goals that you have, we have ways to assess that can make that measurable, that can help enhance that, and can also guide us along the way, that will tell us, oh, we wanted to get a little bit more range of motion here, and we can measure that. There are things out there that we are going to bring into the facility that will help us do that and help us monitor that. And with that being said, in the prescriptive model, we are going to, and we set up reviews. We set up reviews to make sure that you feel you're on track. I can show you changes that you've made. We can look at areas where that you may need a little bit more work, okay? And that comes down to a couple of philosophies. A couple of philosophies that I work on and I look at is there's a philosophy called the rule of thirds. And a coach that I had when I was in college had explained this to me. And anybody on a journey, anybody on an athletic journey, anybody on a training journey, the rule of thirds are: a third of your days are going to be bad when you're training. You're going to feel like you don't have it. You're going to feel like it was a wasted day. You're going to feel like it just didn't go right. There's going to be a third of your days that are just in the groove, that feel, yeah, everything's clicking. It's the way I like it. Boom, not too hard, not too soft. Yeah, we're getting there. And then there's a third of your days that you're going to say, man, I really killed it today. I really got after it. This was a great session. Now, the good thing about the rule of thirds, and if you look at it, is that it gives us a measurable tool when we talk and we review. If a third of your, if when we're training, if say 45% of your days you feel are really great days, that means that we are training too light. We are not getting as much out of it as we should. We may need to increase the intensity of what we are doing so we can continue to stimulate the body, so you can continue to grow and you continue to achieve your goals, moving down that line. If more than a third of your days are bad, say 40% of your days are bad, that means that we're either overtraining, we are programming too high, and we may have to scale it back. One, so you can get some recovery time. If we're training too hard, your body's not recovering, which means you don't have the energy to work. You don't have the energy to put out the next time that we get together. Your body may be sore. You're just not recovering. You're not sleeping. You're not getting what you need to progress. And so what we try and do is keep it to a third, and a third, right? If there's a third of the days that we're struggling, that means we're probably right where we need to be. If a third of the days are going really good and you're feeling like you're clicking, that means, yeah, good. And if a third of our days are, you feel like, hey, I really killed it today, yeah, we're on the right trajectory. It's when the balance gets out of kilter is when we have to look at things. The other rule I look at is the 1% rule. And in my life, and as I move forward, I took a long, hard look, and I picked out 5 things that in my life that I want to work on. And my goal is to get 1% better in each one of those every day. Okay? And 1%, it doesn't sound like a lot. It sounds like it's easy to do. And if you dedicate 1% of something, some area of your life, whether it's training, whether it's relationships, whether it's your finances, whatever it is that is important to you, if you dedicate 1% of your day to that, over time, the multiplier is going to be tremendous. So in reality, if you look at, I have 4 things that I want to work on in my life. And if I dedicate 1% to that every day, I am basically spending 14.4 minutes on that every day. 14.4 minutes on each one of those 4 things, which is roughly a little bit over an hour of the day. Now, if I do that in each one of those categories, the compounded effect on that is a 3,600% rate of return or rate of improvement of what I am working on. So think about that. If you compound that 1% every day, how much closer you're going to be to your goals, how satisfied you will feel at the end of every day, and you put little over 14 minutes into it, and you're getting the results that you need. So those are some of the things that I'm looking at, and as we develop and as we get closer to open up the facility, I'm hoping to implement a lot of these things, especially some of the new things that are out there to help provide measurables so we can really track the progress of the client, of you as you're working out in the facility, and we can make very good informed decisions and on how to progress. So again, it's a little bit longer than I normally do. I'm really excited about being here in Chicago. It's been a really great experience. Today is day 2. We'll go to about 5 o'clock, and then I'm on a plane at 8 o'clock heading back to Boston. So thank you for your time. And if you like